La la
La
la.
la 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 la.
Okay, I think we're ready. Oh,
Remember that one?
wow. That's old school.
We go throwback.
Are we live on anything? It says on StreamYard we have 0 views.
It'll pop in. There it is.
Go. Wait, we're not live on my channel?
Let's go
there we
old
go.
school
Now
today.
Okay, now we're good now.
You good now?
Okay. Wow. We came a long way. This is like retro now.
Welcome to Throwback Friday.
Oh, baby. We here.
Worcester.
You in the right direction. Welcome to a Friday edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna, and this is GP. Yes.
Boom. Hey, did you get the PayPal I sent?
I just got it. Yeah, I got the email this morning.
Nice. I almost forgot.
Even if you forgot, would I have remembered?
No, you would not. I owe Tom a lot of money, guys, and the only way I will ever pay him back is if you remember, we have a GPS clips channel that Johnny Barks posts clips from GPS. So make sure you subscribe to GPS clips. Johnny, Tom, and I, we split the money there, and we are making money again. And I'm not used to that channel making any money. So I almost
usually it was going to Johnny for a long time because it was just like, all right, man, here, you do the work.
Johnny, take the extra. Take the extra. Tom and I don't even remember that channel exists, but it is there. If you can't watch the whole show and you just want to see what Johnny thinks is interesting, GPS clips.
That's it.
And the podcast. You can podcast, iTunes.
I wonder how deep I can stick my
Spotify.
finger into my ear. That much.
You could listen to it like this.
You should probably, I mean, I've never liked the things that go in your ear. That's not.
Yeah, like rocks.
Always were like, no. Anything that has it, no.
I'll put in earplugs at night when I need to sleep through, the noise of the
that
morning.
makes sense. But I'm saying, you're not listening to anything from it, right? They're just earplugs?
I actually listen to podcast every night, and I put it
GPS?
in one ear. Yeah, I just listen to us again. I put it in one ear, and then I always I wake up an hour later and then throw my pod out, my ear pod out. I'm usually listening to the dollop.
You throw it out?
I just throw it on my night table.
Oh, so you fall asleep to the dollop?
Yeah. Takes me a long time to get through an episode. They post once a week. It usually takes me a week to get through an episode. It works out nicely. I'm like, I remember about 4 minutes of that conversation.
Yep. And you're just like, let's rewind. And then you fall asleep again.
Yeah.
That's me for Alien Earth. Really loving the show. I'm getting through half an episode every couple weeks. Nice. Like, that's where I watched a full episode 2 days ago. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy now. But hey, let's go, Karen. Enjoy.
Yeah, they're doing a 3-part Bill Clinton episode right now. It's been very entertaining.
Mr. Clinton.
Billy Clinton. Oh, God. What are we doing today, Tom? Holy crap.
We got lots to talk about.
Can we not?
Okay, buddy. What do you want to talk about?
Let's just give up, dude. Let's give up. Week 4. I'm tired.
Throw in the towel.
Yeah.
Listen. Thursday Night Football for a good chunk of that game was not the Arizona Cardinals.
3.5 quarters? 3 quarters?
Seahawks defense, good. But even if we didn't get the excitement that was the end of that game, well, Brandon's already done. He doesn't care anymore. That's about it. I guess I'll just talk about anything. I'm having a tough time lately. Getting a bit older. Oh.
Got an impression. And I think you're going to get it right away. Okay?
Marvin Harrison Jr. in the beginning of that game.
Nailed it. You nailed it.
But later,
he caught the ball.
It was
Look
a good
at how
catch.
good he's doing
he's a
now.
young player. You got to cut him
Thank
slack,
goodness
man.
he finally caught it. I'm so happy for him.
Yes, Brandon will be at the Broncos game on Monday.
Yeah. Where was that same energy for Quentin Johnston when he was struggling?
He's not going.
Oh, he doesn't have the name Harrison.
I just said you were.
Don't get me wrong. People are dogging on him. The hate's too strong, and then he catches a touchdown. Everybody's like, "Oh, thank God."
Yep.
Oh, I'm so happy for him. He finally did his job. Oh, Marvin's. I'm so proud of him for catching a football. Oh, Marvin.
God forbid we show some support, and Brandon's like, "No, it's a dog eat dog." Where's the support for Bo Nix, huh? Is this really
where's
just
my
the
Bo Nix
insecurity
support?
about Bo Nix?
Dude, I mean, I look, yeah, he was struggling. It was rough. And it's funny because he had what? It was interesting to watch. The first thing he does is not finish running a route, allegedly, right? And Kyler throws a pick.
Directly to the defender, yeah.
Somehow the Seahawks fumbled it back. Maybe he's down, maybe he's not. I don't know. Then him and Kyler not on the same page. Kyler throws the ball to a spot he thinks Marvin Harrison's going.
Thank you.
He's not there. Then he throws it to Marvin Harrison. The ball bounces off Harrison's hands, and it's intercepted by Seattle. Then I saw a stat like 6 or 7 of Kyler Murray's last interceptions have been when targeting Marvin Harrison. So you're like, dang, things are bad
right
now. And then he catches like a pretty incredible touchdown.
Thank you.
So yeah, it is you're in your head about it. And that's what people are happy for. Like, all right, he catches this tough touchdown grab. Hopefully, like he can just move past that. But I've never seen the internet turn so quickly from this guy sucks, this guy's terrible to that's like the hate to just the genuine I'm happy for him was a funny thing to watch.
That's the internet, right? It'll be like the worst hate because there are people who have him in fantasy, and so because of that are like, this man owes me points.
Yeah.
Right? And he's not dude, JSN, right? Was another guy who was barely targeted. He had a couple runs and that was it. And there were people in the chat going, "Where are my fantasy points, JSN?" He wound up making an impact in that game later. But listen, even if we didn't get that exciting finish where the Cardinals lost for the second week in a row to a game-winning field goal, you don't know anything about that. We got possibly we have a contender for best clip of the year so far. The stink eye from the ref.
Oh yeah, when he's like,
so
when JSN saying it's bullshit.
Like, that's bullshit, man. And the ref literally stops and goes,
I'm surprised he just didn't go
art. But it looked like he was, right? He was just like, hey, he's like, I got my weapon right here. And it's like a flag. It's just like, don't make this look good.
Ooh, that's what I want at the Pro Bowl. I want to see which ref has the fastest flag draw.
Yeah.
It's both. It's got to be calculated both on quickness of the draw and accuracy of the flag throw. So there's got to be targets on the field around them.
Either miss, they're blocked, or they get last second victories, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is bringing up like a whole new conversation about the kickoff rule.
Oh yeah, dude, because holy cow, it wasn't in the drop zone. So because of that, it goes as like a legal procedure like it has been in the past. So back in the day, in case you're brand new watching football, back in my day, oh, this is 2 seasons ago now. They if you kick the ball on the kickoff out of bounds, the opposing team got it at their own 40. So it was basically an incentive of, hey, like you shouldn't kick the ball out of bounds, etc. But now if it's before the drop zone, which is the 20, which I still think is the stupidest name, the drop zone is dumb. It also is an illegal procedure and it goes to the 40. So again, they're trying to incentivize, kickers being a little bit more strategic about their kicks. You saw this in the Rams-Eagles game, for example. But yeah, kicking out of the back of the end zone, 35-yard line. Kick it before the drop zone or out of bounds, 40-yard line. And that's what happened yesterday. It was before the 20-yard line. And so the Seahawks only had 1 timeout and 28 seconds left. They were able to move down they only had to go, 30 yards. Yeah, and that was it.
People are annoyed that they had to go 26 yards for a game-winning drive. Now, the argument is just make sure your kicker kicks it inside of the drop zone. Don't miss the drop zone.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough because kickoffs are now up like they went from like 30% to 70+% kickoff returns are happening.
Yes.
So that makes kickoffs more interesting. We like that. We want interesting kickoffs. It does provide a level of challenge for the kicker, right? Sure. Especially now at the end of the game. You cannot don't kick it short.
Yep.
I think we need a little tweaking though, possibly, to the rule, Tom.
How so?
I think if the kicker can kick it through the uprights, it's an old school touchback. It just goes out to the 20.
Oh, so no
if he can kick it through the uprights, it just goes to the 20.
Okay.
So it's not back of the end zone. They got to make the field goal. I think that would make it a little more fun.
I think you'll have enough kickers that could make that. They'll because it's pretty lined up. They just got to line drive.
Yeah,
it.
So let's do it. And if it's too easy, then we just move that back a little bit. We move it back a little bit.
I say actually
part of it, I think if you kick it out of the back of the end zone, then it should go to the 35. But just make the rule that if it's kicked into the end zone, the receiving team can't do a touchback. Make them have to run it out of the end zone, and maybe just do that for the final 2 minutes of the game at halftime. I don't know.
I'd actually start Denver's defense against the Bengals because
they're
able to do what the Vikings defense was able to do.
Yeah.
Now, London or Sutton's tough, man. I don't.
Who are the Falcons playing?
They're the Commanders. I'm leaning towards London. It just depends on how their QB play is going to be. You think Sutton's going to do all right?
Dude, Sutton is very consistent. He's typically Bo Nix's number one target. So Sutton's probably not going to be like his upside isn't as high as maybe like Drake London.
Well, again, Perna will be there about an hour, 2 hours before the game on Monday. So you go and check him out. I said you're going to the game on Monday, and you go, yeah. And then you just kept going. So now you're going to the game on Monday.
I'm not going to the game.
He doesn't go to games.
Jess and I were just talking about this. She's like, one of the first things people ask me is like, so Brandon go to a lot of the games? She's like, no.
I thought he would correct himself to great. He did not. He did. No, he was just like, yep. Then just kept it moving.
Wichita, Denver, unite.
That's tough. We have a few. That game did turn out to be pretty good in the fourth quarter, right? The offense finally started getting moving for the Cardinals. Made it a little interesting at the end. Heartbreaking way for them to lose. And it feels like just watching this Cardinals team, their defense has definitely gotten better, right? We were talking about that a lot last night. But that offense, man, especially without James Conner, losing him for the season is a major blow to that offense.
I can borrow from Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that offense is poopy caca. It's not good.
Yeah, you're right. I think
happy birthday, Mike.
I think the NFC West is turning into a defensively dominated division right now.
Yeah.
Like, you can argue probably the most dependable offense is the Rams with Matthew Stafford.
I agree.
The Niners defense looks good. The Seahawks defense looks very good. And the Cardinals defense, pretty respectable.
It's improved.
And you're right. Like, I think that it's like, how much longer is Kyler Murray a starting quarterback at this point? It's hard to gauge like a night like last night where there's some of those turnovers, not really his fault. But like, what is Kyler really adding to the team? Like, it feels like right now we should just be talking about Kyler as a top 10 quarterback every year and how he really helps Arizona be a competitive football team. And I feel like we have the exact same questions about him every season. So I don't know, but I'm high on Seattle. I'm high on the Seahawks. Sam Darnold's playing well.
He is playing well.
You were right about like, they got their run game going. That makes a big difference for them. Their defense.
Yeah.
Well, I think they were saying last night they blitz, I think the least amount, or they're like bottom three and how much.
A lot of 4-man rushes last night.
bottom 3 in how much they blitz, but they still generate top 5 pressure right now. So like that's exactly what you want from your
It's like
defense.
the old school 49ers, man. Like that was what made them so dangerous, right? Is that they could just rush 4 and they were getting pressure almost every single snap. Mike, I hope it's a great birthday. Hope for the Raiders. Yes. If Genty gets going and they really can lean on that ground game, sure. The O-line doesn't look great, though. The O-line is, I think, problematic, and that's going to lead to some issues down the line. But
Mike, as a fellow man who's about to turn 41, we're both in the AFC West.
Might be cool, Blue.
Genty's never going to get it going. It was a bust of a draft pick, Mike, and I don't know why your team did it. So... And I would say send him over to Denver, but I just know Sean Payton wouldn't give him any carries.
He's
so
not
I don't
know.
Like that's not even going to help me. Happy birthday, Mike. Welcome to reality. Your team probably sucks, and you should have no hope for them.
Are you hoping to retire by the time you turn 50?
Am I?
Yeah.
I mean, that will be...
9 years.
9 seasons from now?
It's mid-season. It's right after, like late October. You're just like, all right, I'm done now. Gone.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You probably got another
25.
I think
I'm going to be doing this strong for 10 more years at least.
I think you got at least 25.
When I see like Colin Cowherd still doing it, when, people are still watching Dan Patrick, that gives me hope that as I age, people will hang around.
Yeah, that you're not just like taken out back.
Yeah, like a normal YouTuber, you turn 26, they're like, fuck this idiot.
I'm surprised 5 hasn't showed up with a wig yet or a toupee and just be like, what do you mean, guys? I'm 27.
Steve Buscemi with the skateboard in hand.
How you do, fellow kids?
Yeah.
Scott, congrats on the new job. Let's go. But yeah, for the Cardinals, man, I feel like they're just going to be a team that's going to hang around this year. We'll see how things progress. The problem is, when we were talking about this last night, dude, is that let's just say there's been a lot of talk about Kyler Murray the past few seasons of, okay, like what is the ceiling with Kyler Murray? It's pretty small just because of the height, but in terms of where they can go, and you can build a team around him 100%. The problem is they can't get out of that contract, man. Holy God, they owe him a lot of guaranteed money. And so the next time I think they have it out is at the end of the 2027 season, I believe. We were looking at that last night.
If I've learned anything about contracts, you can cut the guy. You can cut the quarterback with a big contract. Trust me.
You have experience with that.
Yeah, I don't think you need to cut Kyler. I think you just got to start planning for his successor.
Hold on. This is what we're looking at. Why can't I get rid of this?
Haha.
Why you still take it? All right, no.
I removed it for you.
Yeah, but I don't know why mine. Okay, hold on. Please hold. Please hold. Is the screen sharing yet? Can you see it on Zoom? Okay, there we go.
Are we on a Zoom call?
This ad is so great right here. This is so
Are we doing a Zoom?
My God. Anyway.
Is this a FaceTime, Tom?
Dude, what in God's name are we doing out here? Okay. So his out is after the 2027 season, and then it'll be 0 in dead cap. Why is this here now? Good God almighty. Hold on. There we go. Thank you. So his cap hit next year is $53 million. Then after that, it's 43.5. What was your dead cap hit for Russell?
It was 80 something million that they spread over 2 years.
Okay, so it was like 40 each.
Well, they did they did a bigger one the first year, and then it was like 32 or 30 something. We're like, hey, we're okay with 32 million in dead.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Holy cow! I didn't realize that he's only 28.
Roll over. Where's the dead cap? So you scroll over to dead cap a little.
Yes. 100 mil. This year,
nice.
57 mil.
That'd be this year. And then it's 57. Yeah, they could. I mean, I don't like you roll with them this year. You roll with them next year. I think that you can do a potential out earlier than that.
Yeah.
And it's not like Kyler's terrible.
He's not. It's just they have to build a better roster around him for him to be successful, I think.
He's just driving you nowhere.
That was
like us.
that stat, I think, in the beginning of the game, right? That he has the longest streak of active QBs without like a 50+ yard pass or something like that.
Yeah,
it's
that tiny arm.
Good Packcast Sports.
Packcast Sports. Yeah. Right. Once Tom gets to 1 million subscribers, he will buy That's Good Sports.
No.
Yes, he will. You said you would.
I never said that. No.
You said, I will buy your channel.
How much you talking?
Because once you get to 1 million subs on YouTube, they give you $100 million.
If that was true, then man, that would be. I think I'm going to get a plastic gold play button, which is probably.
They should have an incentive like that,
where they just give you money.
Yeah, once you get to 1 million, they give you like $1 million.
Now it could get botted and stuff, and now you could just buy subscribers.
They can figure that out. Okay. They can bot the bots.
Yeah. Well. Oh. I saw someone very much like you.
I saw Andrew last night. Our Patreon hangout.
There you go. I'm doing mine next
week. It was
week.
Nice talking to Andrew. He was, it's the middle of the night over there in Britain, England, London town.
Britain, England, London town.
Yep, that's where Andrew lives. Britain, England, London town.
That's beautiful. Well, is that French?
No, it's off the French coast, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Got it. Their imperialism is crazy. I will be doing the game at 8:30 in the morning. I'll be streaming the
the Ireland game, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You know why? Because I'm probably not gonna do another one this season, and it's Aaron Rodgers versus the Vikings, right?
Yeah, so that'll be a fun one. That's a fun stream.
That's it. That's what I'm saying to Grape. He said he was going to the game.
I'm definitely not going. I never said that.
You did. You said maybe.
Yeah, I clearly said yes, but I wasn't listening to the question. Dude, I'd be a good politician, wouldn't I? I said yes, but I never.
I may have said that, but I didn't really even hear you. So I think you can get away with it.
Bring me up. Bring me against Trump. I can out Trump easy.
I want to see both your power.
My economy is actually bigger than his.
You just keep one-upping. It's the greatest we've ever seen. Well, it's the greatest you've ever heard too.
My plan for this country will actually split the earth into 2 new earths. Everybody will have double of everything.
The reverse Thanos.
Yeah. Boom. Nailed it.
Hey, enjoy that game.
Maybe I should run for president and you can be my VP.
Well, it depends when. When are you talking? And VPs don't really do anything.
Exactly. So. God damn it.
No.
Did you see this guy? Holy fuck.
Terrifying. Legitimately horrifying.
That is the scariest face paint of a football fan I've ever seen in my life.
And it's also because you have the red on the collar, and already it was like a batter thing. And it was just like that man pecked someone to death before coming into the stadium.
Yeah.
That is something. I appreciate the commitment.
Yeah.
I respect that. But man, because you have to think, did this person do that themselves? Because then it's even more impressive, right? To get that done. But
yeah,
that's nightmare fuel, man.
I saw that during our Patreon hangout last night. And I was just like, oh, I got to pause this TV real quick and tweet.
Can we make 5 do this as a clickbait punishment?
Oh my God, yes.
You could get Tree too. We could get Tree.
Yeah, but 5, I think 5 could do the best self face paint job.
I think so too, because he's a painter.
He's an artist.
That's right.
Let's make him do it.
That's right.
So we talked about these.
How
Cardinals.
many teams?
Seahawks look good. We've talked about the Cardinals sucking, but
yeah, Seahawks.
Sam Darnold, Seattle, it's working out.
They look like a balanced team, so they'll do well this year. How many teams are in line to draft a first-round QB? I mean, the teams that need to. We'll see how Jackson Dart does, right? We'll see if the Giants decide to take a swing. Saints could be up there. We still haven't seen,
Jets are 0-3.
Jets.
Dolphins are 0-3.
Did they go quarterback?
Texans, Titans, 0-3. They're not going to draft a quarterback.
I don't think so.
Titans don't give up on those guys yet.
Steelers need a quarterback after Aaron Rodgers is gone.
And Saints are 0-3. Panthers, Falcons, 1-2, 1-2. Aaron Rodgers got arrested in London or Ireland.
Sir, you can't bring ayahuasca here.
You have a bag of so many illegal drugs. How are you even having a conversation with me right now?
Pre-game ritual,
sir?
baby. And he's like, we're not even having this conversation right now.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. Can you get a God bless Bo Nix? That's for Brandon Perna, man. Perna's not paying attention again.
Hold on.
Oh, he's holding.
I'm kind of dumb and didn't realize I have free milestone chats. 12 months. Let's go. Can I get a God bless Bo Nix? God bless Bo Nix. God, may you bless Bosif Nix.
Joseph. Oh, congrats. Perna getting married.
Yeah. I think I talked about this before. Just leave the other person alone.
You did say that. You were like,
you guys just like, if a husband and wife, you just fucking leave the other person alone. Things are good, man. Things are good.
It's romantic too.
Yeah. Just leave me alone. Let me do my thing.
Listen,
I'll let you do your thing.
And Jess allows you to have shoes on in the house.
Yeah.
But you have indoor shoes.
I mean, yes, technically.
That's a big difference, because if those outdoor shoes were also your indoor shoes and you're sitting on the couch.
I like to walk into a men's bathroom and rub my feet in as much piss as possible and then immediately go right back into my own house.
Is there a men's bathroom that's nearby that you could do that?
Well, let me answer your question with a clip.
We didn't come together. I want me some glory hole. That has been on my mind since all spring. I want me some glory hole. And that goes both ways. Goes them and me.
Goes them and me. Goes them and me. Sunday's going to be fun. Sunday's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Debbie, that's tough. That's tough, man. Power rankings, which I remembered this morning.
Yeah, you did.
Right.
And so did I. All right.
Hold on. Is that an Andy Reid burger?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
I think that's my favorite of Rachel's work.
God, Rachel absolutely crushes this, man.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Although somebody today was like, can you draw a new Raiders one? I don't like the Roomba. Give me a cute one. No, first of all, I can't just whip you up a new Raiders shirt because you don't want that design. Because I didn't even fucking draw them.
I think Seattle's a playoff team right now. I think they're a playoff team. Okay. Hey, all right, you got the Jaguars at 12. I was debating between the Seahawks and the Jaguars, and I gave the Jaguars the edge just because I think they're in an easier division right now, because you have, everyone was above 500 before last night. So
yeah, but
and
you're wrong. They're not a better team than the Seahawks. So
Seahawks
already your list is stupid, in my opinion. Hey, look, you got the Ravens at 9. I put them at 13.
You still have the Colts at 1.
They're undefeated.
So are the Bills.
Putting them at 8 is insulting to the people of Indiana, Tom.
Is it?
Anybody watching Tom Grossi in Indiana right now, please write him a letter saying, I don't respect where you put the Colts on the power rankings. I wish you the best in your life. I think you're a good person, but fuck you. Sincerely, a Colts fan.
Honestly, if they took the time to handwrite it, I respect it. I respect it. Yeah, I got the Eagles still at 1. About the Colts, I actually talked about this because that's been the talk this entire week, in the past couple of weeks, right? Are the Colts for real? We're going to find out after this week because they're playing the Rams. And we are going to see all right, where do the Colts match up? So you put the Lions all the way at 3, even though the Packers beat them week 1, huh?
Yep.
Cool.
Lions are definitely better than the Packers this week. I will say it is week 4, okay? It's week 4.
It is week 4.
And I did forget about the 49ers.
I gave an honorable
based
mention
on the 49ers, so my apologies.
Vikings at 9?
What?
Put the Vikings at 9, huh?
Dude, it's that defense, and
But
it's
the
the
Rams
Carson
are at
Wentz
10?
train. Huh?
The Rams are at 10 and the Vikings are at 9?
Yep.
Are you just forgetting all the other weeks exist? Is this what's happening this season and it's just week by week?
Here's the thing. I'm not really trying to dig too deep on some of these things.
That's very fair. Because
Not
it's going to be
too
like
deep.
week 8 and you're going to forget like a random top 10 team and be like, oops.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I put the Chiefs at 14, so that was nice of me.
Sure. They won their first
I think
game.
the Vikings defense right now, I would take over the Rams defense. Ooh. Ooh.
We'll see. We'll see.
Give me Brian Flores.
We'll see. Things that Miami
let me
Dolphins
take
players
Brian
not-
Flores as a coach. And his angry messages to Tua at the moment.
You think Brian Flores is writing letters like the Zodiac Killer and just like cutting out letters from magazines and sending them to Tua? And he's like, I told you couldn't play.
Yeah, I think he called up Cam Newton this week and was like, you're right. You're 100% right, dude.
There you go. There you go. That would be great. Listen, any TO adjacent punishments, those are good cuts. Those are deep cuts.
And you know what? Like
He's great.
I think we went way too soft on Scooter. Oh, buying the weights costs a little too much money. Let's make this a bigger punishment. Bullshit. That's what makes it a fun punishment is he made $140 and then he has to spend $800 on a weight set he's going to use once. That's what's funny to me.
Clickbait is not going to get him any subs, any views, and he's going to lose money. That sounds like the formula for a great show.
That's a good punishment. When I made $600 and then I had to buy that $700 Chiefs belt,
wasn't it $500?
That's hilarious. That's
$500.
hilarious to me.
$500. Yeah.
That belt was like $650 plus
Was it
tax and
really?
shipping. I think the prices went down. I lost money when I got the belt. That's all I know.
But you earned a championship belt for your favorite team. So
yeah, I need to incorporate that somewhere.
Yep. Refs were against the Seahawks. That fumble, that was an interesting fumble. I thought his elbow was down. It was a pretty play.
I think that's wrong.
There were some interesting calls. I don't know about against the Seahawks, but you might just have refs that, oh, look, a lack of consistency. This is my shocked face.
I would like less consistency in the NFL for sure.
That doesn't surprise me.
There's too many things that are just too predictable these days.
I would imagine Aaron Rodgers is drinking a Guinness right now. I feel like he's going to be chilling, drinking a Guinness, splitting the G.
What time? Yeah, what time is it there? It's 9:30 a.m. here. So it's like 7 hours. Yeah, he's getting drunk right now.
Yeah.
Dude,
Right
he's not
before
even
the
be
game?
able to see straight tomorrow.
Hey, big shout out to the Rockies.
You're welcome. I don't
Did
know
the
what the
Rockies
Rockies
get their
did
ass
for you,
kicked?
but I'm glad we're here to help.
I got it. Got it.
Once football starts, I lose all contact with the rest of the sports world.
Gone. Literally gone. Yep.
You could tell me the Rockies are in the postseason. I'd be like,
Yeah.
how'd they get there? Cool.
Wait a minute. Hold on. That's a great point, Andrew. Who's sending him money? You want people from Indianapolis to be mad at me? You cursed the Colts.
I didn't curse them. The
You-
wheel did.
curse the Colts.
No, like let's not pretend I have anything to do with that wheel. Okay.
You spun it 3 times so it landed on my team. 3.
Well, that's because I had numbers that didn't exist there. The wheel knew what it
Which
wanted.
is your fault.
The wheel knew what it wanted. And when the Rams beat the Colts this week, I'm going to say, you're still good, Indy. You're still the best team in the league, but curse game for you.
Sergeant, I have given the 49ers an honorable mention 2 weeks in a row, and I even brought up this point saying that they're finding ways to win. The reason I didn't put him in the top 10, though, is because now they lost Nick Bosa, who you could argue is either number 1 or second best defensive player on that team behind Warner. So that's where my concern is that they eventually will get healthier, and it's very impressive, which is why I gave him some credit. But yeah, it's tough for me to put him in the top 10 right now because...
That's fair. I forgot about him. So you're right. You're 100% right. I forgot they fucking existed, man. I think like I was thinking of the Bosa injury, and I was like, I probably need to put them in hell again because it's just another bad injury. And then I put something else in hell, and then I just forgot about him.
Why was I in the Charlotte International Airport back in February?
You? I don't know.
When was I in Charlotte? I don't even remember. No worries, Wade. It's all right. People yell a lot of things when I'm at an airport. It's fine. It's like, hey, that guy looks like he's carrying on something. It's
never a doubt, Seattle.
I picked them to win.
A doubt.
All right,
did you take the Arizona Cardinals or did you pick Seattle?
No, I picked Seattle, just like I picked the 49ers. My dark horse team, it's a joke now. Yeah, it's just they're not doing anything. Yes.
Look at this. As I said in power rankings.
I got the Vikings winning this too. The Steelers, and the reason being is I think that the Steelers could win this game. The issue, I think, is one, Steelers defense, we were talking about this on Clickbait, does not look great. And they should have lost that game against the Patriots.
Yeah.
So here, I got to go with the hot team right now.
Look, both these teams are coming off games where they benefited from their defense getting 5 turnovers. Right? The Vikings and and you look at the Vikings, to me, felt like they really, truly forced those turnovers, those fumbles, those picks. The Steelers just let the Patriots destroy themselves. So that's why I give the Vikings defense the edge.
Jordan Addison comes back this week, right?
What's that?
Jordan Addison comes back this week, right? It's week 4.
Vikings get Jordan Addison back.
Yep.
Big red-haired quarterback going into Ireland by way of Norwegian boat travel.
No.
I like it. I like the thematic Vikings raiding the island to destroy the Steelers.
No, I don't think Brandon watched.
No, I did not watch that game. I did not stream it for 3 hours. I did not make a video about it afterwards, and I have forgotten everything I said, even if I did those things.
Yeah. Yeah, I got Vikings. I think their defense, but it's also just, I don't know about the Steelers, man. The Steelers, they don't have a run game. Their defense isn't looking as good. It's not great. Yeah, Scott Marin.
Here's a fun question. If Carson Wentz started the rest of the season in Minnesota, who do you think would finish the year with a better stat line? Aaron Rodgers or Carson Wentz?
Boy. I mean, I think Wentz has a better support system. He's got a better O-line. He's got a better defense to work, and he's got better receivers to throw to.
You know what we're not talking about is Jordan Mason.
Dude, I mentioned him on Power Predictions. He has been like that. It was such a great acquisition from the 49ers, man, especially with Aaron Jones on IR now. Mason was good with the 49ers, too. I was a little surprised. Obviously, they have CMC. They've now brought in Brian Robinson. But no, he's a good running back, man.
Yeah, we pulled up that thing with the Steelers yesterday and Jaylen Warren being their leading receiver and rusher and having like 37 and 30-some yards. Mason had over 100 yards last week, so I think he might be the guy that makes the biggest difference in this game for Minnesota. We'll say Jordan Mason.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a few interesting games this week. This one's it's because the Falcons. Which Falcons team are we going to get? Is it going to be the team that their defense looks pretty good? Yes, it was against an JJ McCarthy led Vikings team, but dude, that defense, the offense was atrocious. It was so bad. I picked the Commanders. Jaden Daniels, when I looked last, was day to day.
Yeah, I think.
Yes, he feels good, but status is up to the doctors.
Yeah, it's a Marcus Mariota revenge game if he does play, right? Sure. Okay, boom, advantage Mariota. Michael Penix did not play well.
No.
He's not seen the whole field yet. Kind of plays a little bit kind of like Russell Wilson without the scrambling. So I want to be wrong. I want Michael Penix to shut me up. Atlanta needs to get back to running the ball effectively. Get Bijan 30 touches, 22 carries, and 8 receptions for Bijan Robinson, and you can win this game.
Yeah. I think the Commanders have a good shot. So I picked the Commies.
99-1 for the Bills over the Saints.
Yeah, I mean, but that was also like Packers and Browns last week too. So that did not go
Not
well.
me. Not me.
It could be
I
a
picked the
very low
Browns.
scoring game nature.
I'm no idiot.
Yeah, I'm going the Bills here. The Saints finally looked like a terrible team last week. Finally, living up to the expectation for this season. We'll see. 2%.
This feels like the easiest game to pick for me.
Yeah.
And the Bills got 10 days rest.
I did.
I
did.
I'm a real life South Park character.
Going down south.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone are my dads.
Yes.
They created me.
Mhm.
Thank you, Trey and Matt.
They're billionaires too now, so
I know.
they should buy your channel.
Aw, dude. Please. Hello, Trey Parker, Matt Stone. If you'd like to buy a YouTube channel, I'm here for you.
I picked the Lions.
Is that how you get it done?
Yep. Please, Cleveland. Please. It was a rough week for Packers fans on the internet. It was a tough one. The whole NFC North just kicking us while we're down. I think the interesting thing is, can they establish the run against Cleveland? And Cleveland has been pretty darn good at stop. I mean, they stopped Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, they ended his streak. Are they going to be able to stop Monty and Gibbs? That's the question. If they do, they got a shot. Other than that, I got Detroit.
Yeah, what'd the Lions say? The Browns haven't played a line like ours, or a run. They haven't faced a run game like ours, something like that.
I mean, the Packers did.
Yeah, I think the Lions got it going though. I think they kind of figured out what they're going to do. If the Lions put up, I don't know, over 120 rushing yards on Cleveland, the Lions will be my Super Bowl favorite in the NFC. It'll be interesting to see how the Lions offense functions against the Browns defense. I don't really give a fuck what the Browns offense does because it's not great. I don't care what Joe Flacco does. He's going to throw an interception. He's going to take a couple sacks. Maybe Judkins gets going again.
Sure.
He's kind of proving to be a important draft pick for the Browns. But I'm certain. I'm not certain about anything in the NFL anymore, but I think the Lions win the game. But to me, it's more important how they win the game. If they show that their offense is better than Cleveland's defense, I'm going to feel very confident about 100%. The Lions. Because I do think the Browns, unfortunately, have the best defense that is going to be hamstrung by the worst offense all season. They're going to switch to Dylan Gabriel. It's still not going to be great. They'll switch maybe to Shedeur. It's still going to suck. So that's my take on Cleveland.
I don't think if the Lions blow them out of the water, then I agree with you. Then it's like, oh crap, man, here are the Detroit Lions. I mean, you're already super impressed with them after that game against the Ravens, but it's like you said, their D line versus Detroit's O line. That's going to be the real matchup. So Mason Graham got like a insane amount of win rates on his pass rushes. So yeah, I got the Lions.
Yeah, Myles Garrett's just insane.
Yeah, Mason Graham had a good one. I picked the Patriots. The Patriots, I think, were the better team. They just fumbled the ball 4 times. I don't think they're going to fumble the ball 4 times against the Panthers. Even if they fumble twice, I think that they can get it done. But the Panthers, they looked really good. We'll see if they can build off that win against the Falcons.
The Panthers, they did win. But they're not able to generate pressure. They have no pass rush. I think it's going to be a big game for Drake May because of that. He'll have the most time he's ever had in the pocket in New England, and we'll see what he can do. Yeah, and
Michael.
What's Vrabel going to do if the Patriots fumble 3 or 4 times again this week?
I think he's just going to start being their starting running back.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
I've
barely seen anything. Yeah, Stevenson may never see the field again.
I hope Ian Eagles calling this game again so we can get more booty references from him because he is doing a tremendous job.
Jackson Dart's first start in the NFL, and it's against the Chargers defense.
Na 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 na. Yeah, I'll go Chargers.
Yeah,
I think the Giants have a chance for an upset. I think they do.
They don't turn the ball over.
I'm not going to pick them to actually have an upset, Tom. I'm not that confident.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The Chargers are very good.
Chargers are a very balanced team. If Hampton turns into that guy and they're really able to get that ground game, they're going to be a tough football team to beat.
Yeah. But there's always this thing where a rookie comes in, you're really not sure how you have to defend him. They take advantage of you for a couple drives. Could be the difference. Because the Giants, they did play Kansas City.
They're feisty.
It's their defense that the Giants defense can keep them in this game. The Chargers, I'm trying to figure out, because I think the Chargers are a very good football team.
Sure.
But they're not they're not winning in ways where they're just totally dominating their opponents. They're just, because the Broncos had a chance to beat them. The Chiefs had chances that first week. The Raiders even had some chances earlier in that game, but they're just, they get it done. They're like a frustrating way to watch a team win every week, I think. And I think they'll out-frustrate the Giants. And fourth quarter feels like it's going to be close, but then maybe Herbert digs into his bag, and it's another Quentin Johnston touchdown. Let's go fourth quarter, Quentin Johnston touchdown is what puts this game out of reach.
Okay. Just trying to make those picks so you can clip it for later and be like,
look, I called it.
Copernicus.
Called it.
This is one of the games of the week coming up. The Eagles versus the Buccaneers. This is going to be a really fun game. Being played in Tampa. I picked the Eagles. I think that we'll see who the Buccaneers get back with. If Godwin, so that's what I was going to ask. So they're practicing again. That's a huge lift. If they have Tristan Wirfs, because their O-line has been decimated with injuries. If Wirfs comes back and they got Godwin, we'll see how much Godwin's actually going to play. But this is, I think, going to be a really, really fun game. If the Buccaneers win this game, holy cow, Baker Mayfield to the moon, man.
Yeah.
And I think it's very possible for them to win. Because the Eagles, that was a very close game against the Rams. They were able to claw back. The Eagles are a very good football team. I have them number one on my power rankings. But this is going to be a tough matchup, man. And I think the Buccaneers, they make the playoffs. They're going to be one of those teams that nobody's going to want to play.
Yeah, getting Wirfs back is big. It's huge. And he said he's pain-free in his knee.
Yeah, the Godwin one doesn't do it for, because who knows how much it's going to be Igbuka, but Mike Evans is hurt. So
yeah,
who knows? I picked the Eagles. I
think the Eagles are a better team. They're healthier. They've obviously, the one thing the Eagles haven't done though is really establish the run with Saquon. Yeah. And the Bucs,
they're a tough defense to run against.
Exactly. I'm going to go upset. I'm going to ride the Baker Mayfield hype train.
I can see it.
Good Morning Football tweeted one word to describe Baker Mayfield. I said cockroach. And when we did a Baker Mayfield episode a year or 2 years ago after Tampa Bay, I called him the quarterback cockroach because you can't kill him. He's the only guy who would survive a nuke going off in his face. He comes back every time, specifically this season. So yeah, the cockroach gonna beat the Eagles. Maybe. Maybe. I still think Phillies is these both of these teams are gritty this season.
Yes.
And that's why this is such a tough game to pick. Because Philly could be 3-0, and we could say, if Philly was, I don't know, if they could be 3-0 and winning easily, and I'd be like, they're playing a tough, gritty Buccaneers team. Yeah. But since Philly's grinded out some of these wins, Love it. Love this matchup.
I'm going to be very curious because, again, Wirfs coming back would be a huge lift. We'll see how that pass rush does against that O-line.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And the Eagles, they have struggled to get pressure from their edge defenders. Nolan Smith goes to IR. So it's, they generate so much pressure from the interior. And I don't know how that affects the Bucs, but you got Bucky Irving. Just get him involved too.
That's it. Bucs have had their number. They're having their number.
Yeah, Tampa's the ones who put, Philly out of the playoffs 2 years ago. So
I think the Texans get their first win of the season.
Ooh.
Cam Ward has 15 sacks in 3 weeks. If there's anything the Texans are good at, it is their defense. And while this might be a very low scoring game, I got the Texans finally getting a win.
Sure.
Against their best friend.
Yeah. At this point, I trust D'Amico over Brian. So, yeah.
Good. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Colts, Rams. How for real are the Indianapolis Colts? That's the question. The Rams nearly got a win against the Eagles. They're a blocked field goal away. They had that game for like 3 quarters. I got the Rams winning. I think this is we'll see how good that offensive line for the Colts is. If they're able to establish the run with Jonathan Taylor, who had a great game on Sunday, I think the Colts can pull this off. But I got the Rams.
Only reason I'm taking Los Angeles is the curse wheel. If the curse wheel did not select the Colts, I would be picking the Colts.
If the Colts win, though, it's to the moon.
Indianapolis Colts, top 5 offensive line, top 5 quarterback, top 5 running back, very good defense. Is Devontae Adams, isn't he injured? Didn't he tweak his hamstring or some shit?
And let's see what we got. He has a sore hamstring. That's all I see. He missed practice.
Okay.
We'll see if he plays.
Even if he plays, he won't be 100%.
Let's go, Ryan.
I think Indy's going to win this game. I'm just taking LA because I said I'm not going to pick against the wheel. I like superstition. But I'm sold on Indy. Now, here's the thing about Dan Jones.
Indiana.
He has played well, and he's played within his means. And I like that for sustainability with Daniel Jones. He's also been the most blitzed quarterback this season. The Rams are a team, I think, who can get to Dan Jones without blitzing. Even though he's been the most blitzed quarterback, he's been one of the lowest pressured quarterbacks. And I think if you're blitzing a guy who's been around as long as Daniel Jones, they know how to negate the blitz, right? I think LA can get to him without doing that. I think it's going to make, passing a bit more difficult for Daniel Jones. But I think the Colts have a favorable matchup against LA secondary. So this is a fun game. Indy, you will win it, and I'm picking against you. Out of principle.
Yeah.
So the Jaguars are playing who?
The 49ers.
Oh, the team I forgot about this week. Okay.
Yeah.
Mac Jones revenge game against.
I actually picked the Jaguars to win. I picked the Jaguars to get a little bit of an upset here.
Nice.
Again, 49ers been very, very gritty, and they've been able to get these wins. The Jaguars, their defense looks a lot better from where it was last year. I know the bar is really low, but they look a lot better. ETN's been playing nice. The question is going to be, is that 49ers defense, right? I just think without having Bosa, maybe this is the time that the injuries catch up. If the 49ers are able to win again, man, more power to them, man. And you know what? I'll put the 49ers in the top 10. They'll be at that 10 spot if they beat the Jaguars. There you go, 49ers fans.
Bam. I'm picking you 49ers because I forgot about you and I feel guilty.
I picked 49ers to win last week.
Reason.
So
Jacksonville's defense been pretty good.
They have.
They've been able to get after the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if Brian Thomas remembers how to catch a fucking football, I would feel better about this.
That would help.
I hope Twitter rejoices when he actually catches a pass this week. the same way they did for Marvin Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a thing about the Jags as a team. I think they have the highest percentage of drops. It's like 23% of Trevor Lawrence's incompletions are because of drops. I forget the exact numbers, but it's kind of astronomical. So just catch the ball. Just catch the ball, Jacksonville, and maybe that helps.
I mean, because you're waiting for him, because the whole thing about the Jaguars was, right, you were pairing him with Travis Hunter. So it's like, okay, like that offense should be more explosive. The good thing is that ETN is looking good this year. So, that's kind of been a staple of their offense.
Sure.
But we'll see. They're going up against a good defense.
Brian Thomas Jr. has a busted wrist. Well, if that's true and he can't catch because of it, maybe they shouldn't play him. Maybe I'd say if your wrist is so hurt, it's making you not catch.
It's true.
Let's put somebody out there who can.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put a guy whose wrists won't let us down.
It's true. I just wait for my turn to talk. I don't even hear what Brandon says.
Yeah, that's how we do this show.
That's how we do it. Yeah, that was the agreement.
Yeah.
This might be a boring ass football game. Yeah, I could see this being a low scoring game.
No way you're gonna. It's not. The Ravens, the one thing they do is score points. Now, Chiefs defense playing pretty good. I don't think this will be low scoring for the Ravens.
I picked the Ravens to win.
Yeah, I think Derrick Henry, he feels shame this week. He's angry.
It's 3.
He's angry.
Dude, it's 3.
The Ravens are going to smack the piss out of the Chiefs. The Chiefs will be 1-3. Everybody will be laughing at them. Finally, Derrick Henry, $150, 2 touchdowns. Only guy I'm concerned about is Lamar Jackson taking too many sacks. Ravens defense, yes, I'm worried about it as well. Sure, Chiefs are going to score some points. That's fine. That's fine. Ravens going to outscore them. They're going to run the ball. This is a revenge game, not against the Chiefs, but the Ravens just because of the weird start to their season.
Is Xavier Worthy going to get back? Is he coming back?
Yeah, I think he's playing.
He's full participant in today's practice. Okay.
But what does that matter? Travis Kelce's probably going to hurt him again anyway, Tom. It wasn't like he got hurt playing against somebody. It was his own teammate. Which Chief takes out another Chief this week? That's what I want to know.
The Ravens defense is what I'm concerned about. You mentioned it too. Like that's where I'm like, okay, their offense is really good. They can put up a ton of points. The Chiefs defense is pretty solid though. I think it'll be a fun game. We'll see how this one goes. I got the Ravens though.
Yeah. My prediction, Trent McDuffie takes out Patrick Mahomes. They're coming out of the locker room after halftime, jogging along. McDuffie trips over his own feet, falls onto Mahomes, out of the game. Another friendly fire situation for the Chiefs.
Got it.
This should be a fun game though. Not Bears. Ravens.
I picked the Chicago Bears to win.
Ooh, I like it.
I picked the Bears to win. The Raiders, I mean, I think there's a lot of teams that have a better defense than Dallas right now. It's pretty ugly. But the Bears coming off a big win, Caleb playing really well. They're going to have to try and stop Max Crosby. We'll see what happens. I can definitely see the Raiders winning this game. It seems like the Bears defense does show up when they're not gassed, because the offense keeps on leaving the field. So I'm going to go with the Bears. And if I'm wrong, the Bears lose, so I'm okay.
Yeah, I think like for the Raiders, they have to run the football. They have to run it so much better than they have been. And not just because like any good team, you want to be able to run the football well, but like for a Pete Carroll football team, if you can't run the football, I just don't like your chances to win consistently.
Yeah.
Now the Bears to me are the biggest. I need to see another performance specifically 100%. From their offense, right? Like Caleb Williams maybe had the easiest game of his life The Cowboys might have the worst defense of all time, is what I'm saying.
I think
the Raiders are going to play a much more respectable game against the Bears.
I agree.
But I'm going to give the edge to Ben Johnson right now. So over Pete Carroll.
We talk about the run defense. Maybe this is the week where Ashton Genty gets going, right? Because we've kind of just waited for that game where he's
sure.
This could be the team that he does it against. And that's what I've been saying about the Raiders. Their O-line, not so great. But if they're able to get that run game going with the guy that they drafted in the top 10 to be that, because they had the 32nd run string attack, I think, last year. I think they were like very near the very bottom for the Raiders. They need to get better, and Genty's the guy to do it. So this could be the team where
if Genty has over 100, I like the Raiders' chances.
Yeah. Micah Parsons is going to dominate that game on Sunday night. You got the Green Bay mother-loving Packers taking on the Cowboys. Yeah,
this is easy for me.
Yeah.
If Cowboys are going to put up a little bit of a fight offensively,
sure,
but not a lot.
Sure.
I feel like Cowboys are good for 2 touchdowns in this. Packers are good for 3 touchdowns, 2 field goals.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no, if the Packers somehow lose this game, might have to take a break from the internet for a hot minute.
Dude, yeah, you're going to go into hiding.
It's going to be tough. I think I'm going to have to pull a scooter or miss clickbait. But the Packers should win this game. I think that they're pretty pissed off about last week. On top of that, their defense has been consistent over the past 3 games. And I think that even if it's not Parsons who's going to get after Dak, which he wants to, I think it potentially LVN has a really, really nice game, or Rashawn Gary. Rashawn Gary has a sack in each of his 5 games, the last 5 games, excuse me. So look out for Rashawn Gary.
Yeah, I think Parsons will get his revenge sack. I don't think he's going to have like a ton of sacks. I think he's going to get a revenge play. It's just we know that
CeeDee Lamb's out, man. Like,
what's that?
CeeDee Lamb is also out.
Yeah, their best receivers out. Now Dallas has run the ball better. I don't think they're going to run the ball effectively against Green Bay. The Dallas secondary can't cover anybody. I think Jordan Love's going to have a very nice day passing the ball. And when Green Bay wants to run it, it's going to be easier than it was last week. So playing the Browns before the Cowboys, even though you guys lost it, this could be a blowout as well. The Packers could just be that angry and upset about how that game ended against a very, very good defense that they're playing. I said the worst defense ever. So if Caleb Williams can throw 4 TDs against the Cowboys, if Jordan Love does not throw 4 touchdowns, Caleb Williams better than Jordan Love. Easy. Jordan Love's got to throw 5. He's got to throw 5 touchdowns for me to say he's better than Caleb Williams.
Belton's out too. Yeah, because Zach Tom is not playing. So our offensive line is definitely not at its best, but they don't really have a pass rush.
Yeah, they don't have Micah Parsons.
They do not. They do not.
But if the Cowboys win, I'm going to say this. If they win, it's going to be because of my man, Javonte Williams. 25 carries for Javonte if they win.
Packers have been really good stopping the run, though. They're good.
Yeah, that's why I said if. That's why I said if. Here's a real who gives a fuck game, huh, Tom?
Is it bad? I picked the Jets.
Nah, it's not bad. Justin Fields is going to be back. Aaron Glenn was close to beating the Buccaneers. Both teams are desperate. Oh, God. You know what? Yeah, I'll go to Jets, too. I'm going to ride with you,
The
Tom.
Dolphins should win this game. Like, they should.
Yeah.
But the Jets have been feisty, man. I mean, because they got, the Bills who beat their ass. But they've been a feisty team. It's just,
Yeah, Jets better coached right now, you'd say. And that pains me.
God, this is such bad Monday Night Football games. Good God.
Hey, watch it. Watch
It's
your little
bad,
crap.
dude. I'm sorry.
Shut your mouth.
And I mean this, which game on Monday night is going to have more points? Because you got 2 garbage offenses going next. It's not going to be fun.
The Broncos offense is not officially garbage, by the way.
Is it just trash? Is it the boxes that you put out next to the trash? Is it's still in the
First of all, this offense did some nice things against the greatest team in the NFL, the Indianapolis Colts, 2 weeks ago. Don't forget that. We were this close to having a juggernaut performance against the Lightning Bolt Chargers. Against the Bengals, you will see everything finally click for the Broncos. And while the game itself might not be great, you're going to have some respect for my offense.
I picked the Broncos to win, to be fair. I'm just saying it's probably going to be a terrible game.
I want to respect my offense after Monday night, Tom. Somebody tell me I can respect my offense.
If we are watching like a 6-3 game, I don't know who's going to be more miserable on Monday night.
Yeah, it will be me 100%.
I think it's going to be you.
100% it'll be me.
Yeah, I got the Broncos. The Jets, I'm not confident in that. Dolphins, just prove me wrong, man. Please. Yeah. I'm begging you to prove me wrong.
Here's my thought. Even if the Broncos offense doesn't look great Monday night, we're not going to notice because I think the defense is going to score a touchdown for us. Listen, I don't know if Jake Browning is going to fix his
Broncos
problem.
I picked him to
turning
win.
The ball over, but and we'll talk more about that Monday. But damn,
oh man,
there we go. We picked every game.
If the Bengals win, panic time.
Yeah, dude, you can't lose to a team without their starting quarterback. And if Jake Browning was like playing really well, sure, it'd be a different story.
Correct.
So yeah, I'll panic 100%.
We'll see. Perna, what do you got coming out today? Or you got the video coming out tomorrow?
Yeah, I think Danny Jones will be up tomorrow morning, but I could be wrong. It'll probably be up tomorrow morning.
If it's 3 last-second field goals in a row, I am afraid for Perna's sanity.
Yeah, if we're leading in the fourth quarter for the whole fourth quarter and then find a way to lose again. Thanks, Johnny. What do you got, Tom?
Is that true? I got the Amazon skit coming out today and then Q&A tonight. We also raised over $7,600 for OAR last night, which was really cool.
Nice.
Let's
see, dude.
What the Broncos score the first 2 weeks?
Let's see here.
I'm trying to see. If
we're at 22.7 and the Packers are at 21.3. Yay! Ooh, ha, ha, ha. Ooh, ha,
Broncos
ha,
better offense.
Good call, Space Marine. Yes, your offense sucks, bro.
Got him.
Yeah, it's because you had to play the ground.
68,
dude.
Green Bay 64. I don't know anything. I've never seen a football game before.
I would not have guessed that.
Yeah, I would have not guessed that at all. It's because we scored 10.
Yeah, that'll hurt.
OJ, I think you're going to be okay either way, to be honest with you. I might lean Packers defense because I think they might get some sacks on Sunday night. But
do you know which is the highest scoring offense in the NFL, Tom?
Is it the Ravens?
Yeah. The Ravens are scoring 37 points per game.
I would imagine it's them.
And they still lost twice.
They're still 1-2. That's tough, man.
What's the third highest scoring offense right now?
Is it the Lions?
It's the Colts.
Really?
Lions are 2. Bills are 4. Seahawks are 5.
Or Seahawks 5 just because they played last night and they're including that too? Or no? Is this from not including?
I think it is. But even last night, they're lower than their average.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
Not bad. Well, folks, I'll have Amazon reaction out today to last night's game. Q&A tonight. Sunday, I'll be streaming the morning game. I'm going to try to stream the Chiefs-Ravens game. And then, of course, Sunday night as well. So, we're going to rock. Well, folks, thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. This is GPS. And you have been navigated.
You reached your destination.
Where are we?
You reached your destination.
Oh, there we go.
It's Scott Island. Scott Island.